Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, I need you to do something for me. I want you to go grab a piece of paper. Can you do that? I'll wait. Okay, are you back? Now, normally, when I ask you to go get a piece of paper, what am I going to ask you to do? Right, draw a picture or write something. Because where do we draw pictures or write things usually? Right, on paper. We write stories on paper, we can fold paper and make paper airplanes, we can cut paper into shapes with scissors, you can do all kinds of things with paper. What is your favorite thing to do with paper? I like writing notes to my wife, and I really like drawing pictures with my kids. There are so many fun things that I like to do with paper too. Have you ever wondered where paper comes from? You want to find out today? Let's start with something that might surprise you, or maybe you already knew this. Most paper is made from trees. But not just any tree. Paper is usually made from softwood trees like pine, spruce, or fir. These trees have long, strong fibers that help make strong paper. Now, I had heard before that paper came from trees, but I never understood how paper is made from trees. So that's what I want to find out today. First, the trees are chopped down and the bark is removed. The wood is then cut into tiny pieces called wood chips. These chips go into a giant machine where they get cooked up with water and special chemicals until they turn into a mushy, pulpy mixture. It's kind of like oatmeal. This mush is called wood pulp. Can you say wood pulp? And it's full of fibers from the tree. That pulp is sprayed onto a big flat screen, and water is squeezed and pressed out of it using rollers. The more water that gets squeezed out, the more it starts to look like a sheet of paper. Then it gets dried with heat and rolled up into giant rolls, sometimes as big as a truck. From there, it gets cut into smaller sheets like the kind you use for school or for drawing pictures. Now, you might be wondering, what happens when we run out of trees? I mean, we keep knocking the trees over and making paper with them, aren't we going to run out? Well, paper companies actually replant lots of new trees. If they didn't, they'd run out and they'd be out of business. So for every tree cut down, another one is usually planted to grow in its place. The next time you pick up a piece of paper, think about the amazing journey it made, from a tree in the forest to your very own hands. All right, let's have a quick quiz. What kind of plant is most paper made from? They're made from trees. What is the mushy stuff made from wood chips called? It's called pulp. What do paper companies do after cutting down trees? They plant more trees to replace them. What do they do to get water out of the pulp? They squeeze and roll it. Let's play true or false. True or false? Paper is made from metal. That is false. True or false? Paper can be made into airplanes. That's true. Well, at least paper airplanes. True or false? Paper comes from pulp. That is true. Would you rather write a book using 1,000 pieces of paper or build the tallest paper tower in the world? It sounds fun to write a book using so many pieces of paper, but building a tall paper tower, man, that sounds really fun too. I think I'm going to go with that one. What about you? All right, I'm going to name a bunch of different things, and your job is to shout out whether they're made of paper or not. Listen closely because some might surprise you. Here we go. A paper plate. Yep, that's made of paper. What about a banana peel? Nope. What about a cereal box? Yep, cardboard comes from paper. What about a window? Nope. What about a paper towel? Yep, paper's in the name. What about a dollar bill? Ooh, that's tricky, but it's actually not regular paper. It's made from cotton and linen. What about a cardboard box? Same as a cereal box, made of paper. What about a spider web? Nope. How about a magazine? Oh yeah, definitely made of paper. What about a leaf? Nope. Well, now you know, paper isn't just something we draw on or fold into airplanes. It's the end result of a big, clever process that starts all the way back in the forest, from trees to pulp to pages. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, please visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com. See you tomorrow.